Hi guys, and welcome back to Rimworld. We did really well last time. We did so well. A crashed, horrible ship thing crash landed here, and it was poison. It's killed all the grass around here. And what we did, here's what we did. We destroyed it, and we killed the 2 centipedes inside. One of them has already been disassembled, as we've got even more playsteel now. There's some unfinished power armor. It's on its way. Henderson's working on it. Export goods left there. We've got another centipede here. It's dead. It's deteriorating due to being unroofed, but that's fine because it'll be gone soon. This one's been unroofed for ages, but it's it's fine just on its own. Dead for less than a day. The faction is just a mechanoid hive. You've got nothing. You're dead. Right, your sight sense has been cracked with a human fist. Oh. Yeah, we beat some of these to death. They weren't all sunshine and rainbows shot to death. No, we actually just beat some of them to death just because, you know. Yeah, it was dying anyway, so we just finished it off by beating it to death. It was the best way forward that we had. Calgary is doing his research. We're almost on to the next bit of ship research, so we are so close at this point. Calgary, no! I was winding up for a research finish task, but no, Calgary decided, no, actually I need to do this instead. God damn it, Calgary. Okay, we want to be careful on the mining just in case we are going to see a cave in. So I'll do, there we go. He's gone back now. Okay, let's get the antimatter reactor. These are the 2 big ones. Could do with mining out this steel here, but it poses a security risk. So we'll do it later. But we'll take all these out and then we'll reconfigure the stockpile. I don't know what we're going to do about cave-ins. I'm a little bit worried. So I might have someone stand here and just start shooting. Speaking of shooting, a lot of our colonists are currently unarmed. Your shooting is awful. Your shooting is good, but you've got a gun. You can shoot. You can shoot. You can shoot, but you don't have a gun, Henderson. Henderson, you could do a decent gun as well. You can have a... You have an LMG. Sasquatch, you need a melee weapon, really. Could have an elephant tusk. You can't shoot, you really can't shoot, and you won't shoot. Philly is incapable of violence and will refuse to take part when we do our violent practices here. But we'll mine all of these out just so we're ready. One by one, Contreras. One by one. To be honest, I think that's probably enough. This we should, now we've got a mishmash of stockpiles. So we need to delete all of these and create a single stockpile. Copy the settings, paste the settings. There we go. Everybody's asleep. Everybody's having fun. Yeah, we're doing really, really well. I still can't really believe it. Henderson needs to work on that power armor though. Where's Contreras? He's out drilling. He's getting some more steel up from the ground. You're doing a fantastic job. Even though you're missing a toe and a finger. Let's not forget, Contreras is a man missing a toe and a finger, really. As Henderson works on our power armor. Henderson is probably going to be taken off in the cargo pod here. We might build a second. Let's build a second one. Why not? We were sending everybody down out there. So let's build another pod launcher. Build it here, and we'll have a pod launch group. As one of our batteries has broken down here, already been repaired. Look at all this. We've got 4,000, 2,000 steel, 4,000 silver. In here we've got 2,000 sandstone. Whew. We are pretty resilient at this point, pretty resilient. But this is the goal of Rimworld. 600 herbal medicine. I only got 48 actual medicine though. Useless has not been keeping up with her quota. Henriette's doing it. I thought that was Useless's job, a Dreadful's job. Henriette's busy doing it though. Okay, fair enough if Henriette wants to do it. I don't really care. A mysterious blight has destroyed our crops. That's not ideal. We've got a fair amount of food for the moment, so we don't have to worry too much. Not to mention... Oh, we've only got hill root up here at the moment, don't we? We've got a little bit of potatoes. No. Those are also somehow destroyed by blight. Even though they're indoors. And okay. Okay. Food could be an issue, but we'll just go hunting, I guess. We've got loads and loads of animals. Yeah? You want to be hunted? Let's assign some animals to be hunted. Just to make sure. As everybody goes to bed after another hard day's work, everybody is now out hunting. Henderson is really, really going for it. Full lying on the LMG as she shoots. The Eternal Suffering. Why don't we just hunt these ones? These are right here. The Eternal Suffering mechanoid must never be killed. Could we actually take it off? I wonder if we could just send it somewhere. Another transport pod there. Target fuel level about the same, so I think it was 125, wasn't it? 120, 125? 125. Same level of fuel. We can make some chem fuel now as well, because we have a refinery from organics. Oh, let's make it from wood until we have, I don't know, 20, because we'll use it up and then it'll just keep going up again. So we've always got a little bit of supply of chem fuel after that. Probably don't need 125, but we'll do it at 125 and just send people in. It'll be good. Got loads of wood out here as well. We could just mine away. We're doing so well. I'm in disbelief that we've done so well. I expected this series to be over almost immediately, whereas I just get hit by something horrible. But we've got to the point where it's actually somewhat difficult to actually take me out, I guess, at this point. Some resources have been wasted while we build a transport pod. About 40 steel and a component. It's a good job Blair can make components. We've got 8 components. 4,000 steel here, silver here. Another 4,000 silver here. Whew. Let's put a whole sandstone floor down because we can. As a battery breaks down again, that's fine. Put a whole sandstone floor in here. Just to be our utility area. Make sure, hopefully, maybe it'll stop the infestations, because there's no reason we can't have one in here as well. Especially as it's such an open area. But we do have them down here. They're blocked off, but we'll see. Divers... Oh, why is everybody... What? Rebuffed by Blair, dreadful, feeling bad, uncomfortable, hungry. Why are you hungry? Lopez, just feeling bad. Awful bedroom. Which one's yours, Lopez? That one's Lopez. Yeah, it's not great, is it? You can have a sculpture. You have one of the grand ones. To make it up to you. You've got a light, you've got a plant pot. If you've got a big sculpture in there, I think that'll make anybody happy. Then we'll also reinstall this one in this room. Only divers now being bothered. Everyone's being rebuffed by everybody, which is not great. I'd prefer colonists to start getting together. The only romance we've had is between Tom and Blair. There's no one else. Absolutely no one. There's males, there's females. They're all just rebuffing each other. It's just... Oh, maybe they're secretly married or whatever. It doesn't matter. There's nothing below this one, so we can deconstruct it. And it's still below here. But that playstyle is now all done. So that'll be deconstructed. We'll get some of the materials back. I don't think we get the component back. I think we get just the steel back, and well, that's it. That's all else we put into it. But we can toggle that one on so we can get some more playsteel up. Playsteel, plasteel, plasteel. I'm sure you're all screaming at me in the comments of how to pronounce it. I'm going to call it playsteel, but you can call it plasteel if you really, really want to, or however else you want to pronounce it. That is your choice. Poor Matthew. I feel bad that he's up here. I just couldn't put him in a sarcophagus. He wouldn't let me. Oh, and that one's now done as well. I thought it was weird that he left it straight away. So we'll disassemble both these drills, and then we'll turn the deep ground penetrating scanner on in a bit as well. Diver is really not doing good right now. Why are you rebuffed by Dreadful? Ugly environment. We're working to repair that at the moment. So we're putting the nice floor down. Look at the good day's work you could do here, Diver. Look, you're putting all these tiles down. Rinnick will come by and clean it soon, as long as it is actually home area, which it is. It is. It is all home area, so it should all get cleaned pretty shortly. Just make sure that every little tile is covered though, and Rinnick will come by and clean it, because she's good. Or is Dreadful doing it? No, Dreadful's building. Major break risk. Diver. Diver is really, really unhappy, guys. But look at all the work you're doing. You're so industrious. 8 without a table. You're wearing worn out apparel. You're in darkness. It is dark in here, isn't it? You're right. It is, in fact, dark in here. Put some lights in, that'll keep people a little bit happier. And then we'll put a blue one in as well, because we can. We'll put a blue one there. But the lights are ready to go in. Everyone's room has a light. We've got a little bit of light in this corridor. We can do with a little bit more. But we haven't extended the power cable just yet. So it can wait a little bit longer. We'll put another one up there though. And actually we'll put a blue one here. Yeah. Hell yeah. Smelter is ticking away, but even so, we're still gaining loads and loads of power. So even though we put our emergency backup on, we're still really good. We're still really good. 71 steel chunks. That still hasn't been disassembled. If you're not going to disassemble it, at least toggle the power. Same for that one. Please flick the deep drill, thank you. If you're not going to disassemble them, at least you do that. They are both set to disassemble, yes. Okay, weird. I thought they would have been done by now. Cooler for the freezer has been broken, but we've easily repaired that very, very quickly. Imagine if that broke while we'd had no components. That would have been so bad for us. Calgary, why aren't you researching? You're slacking, man. You're slacking. Hey, you're researching now. Blue light. Hooray. Blue light. How you doing now, Diver? You feeling a bit better? You feeling... Your nose was shot off and you got a burn on your right eye. Ouch. And a stab scar on your torso. Doesn't seem like you're in any pain, though. Joy-filled, decent dining room. You're wearing worn out apparel and rebuffed by Dreadful for the next few hours. You'll get over it. You'll try again. You and Dreadful, I have high hopes for you all. Tom plants our hydroponics, while his wife Blair works away on our components. We have 10. It's a large conversion ratio for the steel to components, but actually we're okay because we've got so much steel at this point. And look at all this. This one we're going to cancel the load. I was going to fill it with stuff that they're going to need. We don't going to have any people in this one. We're going to have 2 chocolate. We're going to have some meals, 10 meals, and Some wood, definitely. There we go, it's got some wood. Hell, you can take all 75. That'll be good. And we're going to put an awful charge rifle in there. An alpaca corpse, an elephant corpse. No, we don't need much, we don't need much. A little bit of medicine. We have 10 medicine. And actually we'll do a mortar as well. We'll build up a full mortar and send it with them. Build a mortar there and then we'll just get it ready to go. And some mortar shells, of course. We need to make those. Is power armor done yet? Almost. Come on, Henderson. Then we're going to make some mortar shells. Power armor, sniper rifle drops to the bottom. That's what I meant to do here. So as soon as we land, we set the mortar up. We make a mortar shell with our mortars. I want an incendiary mortar as well. Just uninstall it. Don't need it right now. We're going to load it into here. And get ready to just launch, because when everybody else is going to launch off first, and then when the rocket is ready, we'll start building it. We need to build the compound, don't we? It's all very well having this lovely idea of rocket launch base, but if we're not protecting it, then what's the point? Like so, and cancel. This will be our rocket launch base. It'll be our space launch compound. We'll build our rocket right in the middle here. That is not happening. And we'll put a big floor of sandstone down. As we have a raid coming in. We'll deal with the raid in a second. We're too busy building a spaceport, guys. Oh, hello. We've got play steel spear, play steel mace, steel gladius, play steel mace, and a steel spear. They're all melee units, but some of them have these shields, which are not good for us. We're going to have to put everyone on action stations, maybe. They're going to hang out over there for a bit, I guess. There's some really big frame drops at the moment. I've got my PC's doing a backup, of course. So that's probably why we're having a bit of frame dropping. And all these noisy elephants. Wow. Okay, they're beginning their assault. Lopez Diver, we're going to need you inside. You're not assigned to flicking. I'll have to assign you in a bit. Need to remember that. Look like they're coming in from both sides. So Tom, as you're here, please flick on the power switch. Let's have that getting uninstalled. Is everyone shooting down here? Not yet, but they're about to be. That's quite. You're just going to drill in the middle of this? Okay. They're hurting our boar. No! Not Wild Boar 2. What's wrong with these guys? Dreadful, not the time, not the time, not the time, not the time, not the time. Okay. Wasn't quite what I expected. What's going on up here? Okay, they're fleeing? They're fleeing? So it destroyed a power thing, by the looks of things. Okay, well they destroyed a turret, and I guess when that exploded it killed off everything. No, that can't have that, can't have that. None of our colonists are hurt. No, we're all good. Now we've got a mad animal. It's a mad chinchilla. Be some good meat for us, I guess. Which way do you want to come in? Up or down? You're going up. You're going up. No, you're going down. You're going down. Anyone working on things? Henderson, you're working on things, so you're probably going to have to be our first line of defence. There you go. Well done to Henderson. Now, our spaceport will be built pretty soon. Oh, Henderson, actually, can you just quickly just capture this guy? I didn't notice. Just capturing that guy would be really, really good for us. So we've got another prisoner. We can just like send him in as a scouting party. Or has this exploded? We've got a severe illness for Clay. Oh, Clay's not going to make it, is he? You going to make it? Extreme blood loss. Nah, you're not going to make it. A prisoner dies, then oh well, a prisoner dies. Nothing lost, nothing gained. We tried. Claire's died because of blood loss. Who was in here? Dreadful. Contreras, you are the night shift. Can you just come and bury this guy? We tried to save him, but there's nothing we could do. Hopefully, yeah, okay, that's ridiculous. Like, we just brought him in, an innocent prisoner died with nothing we could do. He died of blood loss. It's not like we executed him or anything. I think that penalty is a little bit harsh. As Contreras is just building our spaceport overnight. Okay, let's get another fire foam popper in here, as evidently when it exploded that triggered the fire foam popper. Then we get another security turret in here. So the reason I like having a turret here is because they come in and start shooting at it, and if they're a melee unit they run towards it, and that brings them straight into the kill zone for it. And we'll put some more steel power cables in. Get these hauled out of here. And the fire foam popper's there for any incendiary stuff. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Someone needs to uninstall these, please, so we can load them into the thing. Has Henderson not finished the power armor yet? No, but she's working on it quite well. That means we must have the mortar shell. Okay, we've only got a mortar shell. When you finish the power armor, we'll make some mortar shells. We'll have one super soldier who's just armed to the teeth, and then support for them. As beavers arrive, the alpha beavers. I shouldn't have right-clicked that, I meant to click it normally, because now I've got to find them. Major break risk for Dreadful. I'll search that in a second. I'm looking for beavers right now, Dreadful. Can you be patient, please? Because they're going to eat everything that we've got here. There's so many animals in the corner here for some reason. I can't see... No, there's no beavers here. There they are. Of course, we're on the wrong side of the map to where I started looking. Okay, now we got beavers. Dreadfall's on a break risk. Why? Innocent prisoner died? You're hot? You're insulted by... Insulted by Sasquatch? No! Bad Sasquatch. Why? Why would you insult? Why? Attempted to woo Philly into a romance. Philly rejected. We just don't like Dreadful for some reason. Because of the annoying voice. Can you just uninstall these steel mortars, please? Moisture pump. Marshes in or shallow water into dry ground. Does not affect deep water. Ooh. Guess what, guys? We're going to have another pod launcher. Hell yeah, we are. Combat Splier. They're coming by. Coming to say hi to us. They got some wargs. Is it a warg? Arctic wolf, Arctic fox. No, this is from the Arctic. I thought they had some wargs. I guess they're the feral kind. So our best social person. We have 4, 2, 3, 8 from Henriette. 10 from Diver. 10 from Dreadful. Diver, you're awake, so you can come and chat with Sparrow. Hell's yeah! You want some boar babies? You kind of do, but we don't need money at the moment. We will take all your components, and you will take our trash. We don't seem to have any. We have a little bit. All of those are yours now. And we will also take... Well, you don't really have anything for us. We've got all the animals. We don't need animals. We really, really don't need animals. So we'll just take that. You're not much of a combat supplier. Guess those gunshots of the beavers being done. This diver's going to install a turret for us right now. And we're back up and running. Tata the Parrel, Diver Lopez, Henriette Contreras. This boar is just bleeding everywhere. What's going on with Rinnick? Why isn't she cleaning up? Cooking, hunting, plant cutting. Calgary's actually maxed his research skill at this point. Wow, Calgary. Wow. Okay, guys, let's end the episode here. We're doing a really, really good job at the moment. We're getting closer and closer to our goal. So, thank you for watching, everyone.